Navigating the world of online dating can be both exciting and challenging. While many individuals are genuinely seeking meaningful connections, there are those who may not have the best intentions. Recognizing red flags in online dating profiles is essential to ensure a better match and a safer experience. In this video, we'll delve into 8 types of guys you should steer clear of to increase your chances of finding a compatible partner. Remember, a single red flag might not be cause for concern, but multiple red flags should warrant caution. Let's explore these warning signs so you can make informed choices in your online dating journey. Red flag number 1. Overly flirtatious or sexual language. In the vast landscape of online dating profiles, one prominent red flag is an individual who employs overly flirtatious or sexual language. This aspect can provide valuable insights into a person's true intentions and priorities. According to dating experts such as Davis and Roberts, language is a crucial indicator of someone's sincerity. If a profile is dominated by sexual innuendos or flirtatious comments, it might suggest a lack of selectivity and a one-track mindset. This behavior not only raises concerns about the person's seriousness in forming a genuine connection, but also implies that they might not be well-versed in meaningful interactions with potential partners. In essence, an excessively sexualized profile might make anyone feel just another target rather than someone special. It could be indicative of someone who doesn't know how to naturally pursue a relationship or engage with women on a deeper level. Therefore, when you encounter such language, it's important to approach with caution, as it may signal a misalignment or intentions and values. Red flag number 2. Excessive mention of past relationships. One significant red flag to watch out for is the excessive mention of past relationships. Davis, a prominent voice in the world of online dating advice, points out that individuals who constantly divulge the intricate details of their previous relationships, especially divorcees, might be sending out a signal. Sharing intimate details about past relationships can be a hint that the wounds are still fresh, indicating that they might not be as emotionally prepared to move on as they believe. However, as dating expert Roberts suggests, it's important not to jump to conclusions based solely on the mention of an ex. Many online daters inadvertently mention an ex or specific trait they disliked in a past relationship in their profiles, which may not necessarily be a cause for concern. The red flags emerge when multiple references and excessive details about past relationships starts cropping up. This can indicate either a lingering emotional attachment to the past or a potential inability to focus on building new connections and embracing fresh opportunities. When encountering this red flag, it's wise to approach with caution and consider how much emphasis is placed on past relationships rather than the potential for new ones. Red flag number 3. Extensive negative declarations. While sifting through online dating profiles, it's crucial to be on the lookout for a red flag that emerges in the form of extensive negative declarations. If a person's profile is peppered with words like can't, won't, shouldn't, couldn't, wouldn't, and don't, it can be an indicator of inflexibility and a set-in-stone mindset. This manifests as a laundry list of things they do not want in a partner or specific aspects they refuse to tolerate. Similarly, the red flag of excessive negative declarations warrant careful consideration rather than immediate dismissal. The way someone presents themselves in writing might differ from their true personality when met in person. The first few email exchanges can offer valuable insights into their level of flexibility and willingness to engage in open-minded discussions. It's essential to remember that an online dating profile is a curated snapshot of a person's life and preferences. While negative declarations might hint at specific preferences, they don't always paint the full picture. Engaging in meaningful conversations through emails or messages can help clarify whether these declarations reflect the genuine outlook or if there's room for compromise and mutual understanding. Red flag number 4. Extensive checklist. The list might include hobbies, preferences, personal traits, and even specific interests that they expect their potential match to share. While having certain preferences is entirely natural, an overly long checklist can indicate underlying concerns. When a person's profile showcases an exhaustive list of qualities their ideal mate must possess, it can raise a few concerns. According to Davis, a prominent online dating coach, lengthy checklists often suggest that the individual has faced difficulties in past relationships, possibly stemming from negative experiences or challenging divorces. In response, they're attempting to preemptively avoid these issues by setting strict criteria for their potential partners. While this red flag might not be as alarming as some others, it does provide a glimpse into the person's emotional baggage. Davis knows that everyone carries baggage to some extent, and in this case, the extensive checklist is an indication of their past experiences shaping their current approach to dating. It's an opportunity for insight into their mindset, motivations, and potential challenges they might bring to a new relationship. While it's crucial to approach this red flag with understanding and empathy, it's also essential to gauge whether the checklist reflects a genuine desire for compatibility or if it borders on unrealistic expectations. Engaging in open conversations can help you better understand their priorities and the degree to which they are flexible and open to finding common ground. If you're still there, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more relationship advice like these. Now let's get back into the video. Red flag number 5. Overstepping boundaries. One clear red flag is when someone consistently disregards the boundaries you've established, which can be a sign of underlying issues. Picture the scenario. You've begun conversing with someone, and while the initial conversations seem promising, they repeatedly cross the boundaries you've established. This could manifest as an attempt to exert control or a demand for more than what you're comfortable offering. It's not uncommon for one party to become more invested than the other, leading to these boundary breaches. An example might involve a situation where you've made it clear that your interactions aren't exclusive, yet the other person behaves possessively, exhibiting behaviors akin to a jealous partner. They may even try to manipulate you by performing certain actions and then pressuring you to reciprocate as a display of trust. One notable example of overstepping boundaries involves sending unsolicited, explicit photos or requesting such photos prematurely, even before first date. These actions can create an environment of discomfort and unease, signaling a clear red flag. Red flag number 6. Self-warning and inauthenticity. Individuals occasionally feel compelled to issue self-warnings, alerting potential partners about their own shortcomings or issues. This might sound like a scene from a melodramatic romance, akin to the narratives found in books or movies. However, as adults, it's essential to recognize that such behavior isn't attractive or conducive to a healthy relationship. Moreover, the lure of intense attraction can sometimes cloud our judgment, causing us to overlook these red flags in the hopes of fixing someone. When someone takes the initiative to warn you about themselves, it's crucial to take their word seriously. This red flag holds significance for both men and women navigating the online dating sphere. Such warnings can encompass a range of issues, from emotional baggage to personal insecurities. It's also worth noting that drastic personality shifts can be indicative of deeper issues. For instance, has someone who previously displayed no interest in a specific hobby suddenly developed an affinity for it because of your shared enthusiasm? This sudden transformation can raise a red flag that's easy to overlook, especially when you're taken in by their efforts to impress. Another aspect of this red flag involves inauthenticity. If someone attempts to mimic your preferences, hobbies, or dislikes in order to impress you, it's essential to approach this behavior with caution. While it might stem from their own insecurities or desire to avoid showing their true selves, it's not a healthy or sustainable foundation for a genuine connection. Red flag number 7. The ghosting act. Ghosting involves abruptly cutting off communication with someone, leaving them wondering what went wrong and why the connection dissipated. It's a behavior that can leave you feeling bewildered, hurt, and questioning your worth. The reasons behind ghosting are often shrouded in mystery. It could stem from a lack of interest or maturity on their part, or perhaps it's a manifestation of their commitment issues. In some instances, it might even be an indication that they're engaged in deceitful behavior, maintaining multiple online relationships without honesty or transparency. Have you experienced the trajectory of a perfect romance novel, complete with charming meets cute and flirtatious exchanges? But then, as time went on, their enthusiasm waned, and your once lively chats dwindled into sporadic responses over the course of weeks? If you find yourself in this situation, it's important to consider whether it's worth investing any more of your time and energy into someone who consistently neglects communication. While it's true that life can get busy and unexpected circumstances arise, consistent and prolonged ghosting is a major red flag. It's prudent to be cautious and skeptical. Unless they can provide concrete evidence of circumstances that justify their silence, it's best to avoid entertaining someone who repeatedly engages in ghosting behavior. Your emotional well-being and time are too valuable to invest in someone who doesn't reciprocate your genuine efforts. Red flag number 8. Elusive Answers. Open communication is the cornerstone of forming a genuine connection. While it's perfectly normal for some individuals to be cautious about sharing personal information with strangers, consistent evasion of your questions can raise serious concerns. When someone is genuinely interested in building trust and rapport with you, they are usually willing to provide answers to your inquiries. It's a way of fostering a sense of transparency and honesty. In fact, consider it a positive sign if they go the extra mile and back up their words with documentation or proof when appropriate. However, it's important to approach this aspect of dating with respect and understanding. Some people might have reservations about divulging certain details of their life, especially to someone they've just met online. It's essential to give them time and space to feel comfortable sharing rather than pressuring them for information. Remember, building trust is a two-way street. If you're seeking information from your potential match, try initiating by sharing something about yourself. This reciprocal exchange can create a sense of balance and trust, making it easier for both parties to open up. Keep in mind that patience and empathy are key when navigating these conversations. If someone constantly avoids answering your questions, it might be a sign that they're not as invested in building a genuine connection as you are. In such cases, it's essential to trust your instincts and evaluate whether their behavior aligns with your dating expectations and values. If you spot any of these red flags, take a step back and evaluate the situation. Trust your instincts and prioritize your emotional well-being. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of online dating red flags. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more valuable insights on relationships, dating, and self-discovery. And as always, stay curious, stay cautious, and stay open to the possibilities that the digital dating world has to offer.